Thank you. I'm going to do something a little bit rock star. I'm going to put that in. Good evening, Brighton. My name's Carly Susu, and I'm here to talk about love. Let me hear you say love. Love. Louder. It's been a summer of love. 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 Actually, I'm here to talk about the weird world of internet dating, particularly those specialist dating sites. I've been forced to have a look at them. There's something for everyone there. One of the things is if you've got food fetishes, you can hook up with other people with the same kinks. There's gluten-free singles. If you want to roast nuts together with your potential new lover, there's veggie singles. And if you want to feel superior to the vegetarians, there's vegan dating. Then, if you go on Tinder, you can have a threesome with your pet. These are all real sites. There's also, for hair fetishes, there's Bristler for people with beard fetishes. And let me have a look. You can see me later. And you, madam, as well. Then, if you fancy reliving those heady days of the 1970s being dry humped by somebody with a weird old haircut, there's mullet passion, which is kind of an oxymoron, really. Mullet passion. If you're into seriously creepy stuff, there's clown dating. And I'm not having a laugh, this is a real dating site. I ended up looking at something called Bud Buddy, which is for people who want to get high together. Do you know that we have the most words in the English language for getting stoned than any other country? I happen to have a little list. I've been doing a bit of research. So, what we have is fucked, munted, annihilated, arsehole, blasted, wasted, wankered, cunted, noodled, stewed, hammered, bombed, comatose, buzzed, spangled. We have shit-faced, fannied, destroyed, monked, battered, bozoed, buggered, blitzed, wrecked, plastered, spaced. We have loaded, ripped, smashed, mashed, totaled, trashed, twatted, twisted, obliterated, zonked, zoned, caned, amped, cooked, fried, baked, stoned, stone-baked, and my all-time favourite, mullet. Facts. Mullet always conjures up the image of that sweet little Bavarian yogurt maker, Mr. Muller, who invented the perfect pot of oh-so-creamy yogurt, balanced with just the right amount of fruity goodness in this little triangular corner. And the horror he must feel for now ever known as getting fucked up mullet. The real Mr. Muller, however, is one Gerd Muller, who's a German footballer renowned for popping as many goals into the net as the average raver pops pills of a weekend. Mullet, that's where the word comes from. I, being obviously a bit of a witch, opted for pagan dating. And pagan dating is just full of born-again Christian guys looking to get laid and be evangelistic with me. That's all the guys that are on pagan dating. I think trying to save my soul is far too late. And I get Jehovah's Witnesses coming to my door saying, forget it, after one look at me. It's quite a rare thing. I don't know if that's happened to anybody else. But the other thing is that pagan women are sexier, I can tell you that right now, and they'll blow you faster than you can say Jesus Christ. I will not argue with that at all. So, in my search for love, I also looked at some of the profile pictures that are on these sites. And I'm a bit confused. Lots of these guys just have pictures of their headless, naked torsos, no faces, or a picture of their dick. Is that how you want to make a first impression? Is that how you want to be known, just as a penis? I don't get it at all. I mean, my theory is that all these guys that are just faceless are married and liars. What I'm praying to see one day is a guy that that gives an honest profile, and I found one. Here is an honest profile. Hi, it says. Hi, my name's John, and I just want to ruin your life. I'm a two-timing, lying sexual predator. I'm a sociopathic, narcissistic, misogynistic, passive-aggressive pervert with mummy issues. In my spare time, I like to arrange flowers and go for long country walks. That is the man for me. I'm in love with this guy. So all of this searching online for love is something, it's about approval and belonging. And when I was a child, the thing I wanted the most in the world was a Barbie, just like all the other little princesses. I wanted a real Barbie, not a sort of cheap knockoff copy one. My parents were type buggers under the guise of being communists. And what they did was I used to cry myself to sleep every night, praying that one day I would own a doll that would give me body dysmorphia, have unrealistic proportions, give me self-esteem issues, give me a lack of confidence, and maybe, if I was really, really lucky, this doll would also give me anorexia. I would cry myself to sleep most nights, dreaming of this doll. I ended up with what my mother tried to convince me was Barbie's best friend, but it was a cheap copy. I hated the doll, and I ripped her head off, and then posted a picture of her naked, headless torso on Kinder, which is a kind of pedo version of Tinder. So, the search for love took me to the UK festival scene. Do you know, aside from having more words for getting mullered, as I just proved, we've also got more festivals to get mullered at in the UK. And once you've got out of rehab, once you've done that whole circuit and you've kind of recovered, you end up going to these new age types that have workshops that help you get yourself together. So one of the workshops I ended up at was a festival that did vagina workshops. Vagina. Lovely word that. I was fascinated. I went into a teepee, there was a fire, and just as a woman started saying, "Right, sisters, now that we're all here, I want you to introduce yourselves and your vagina by name." I panicked. My vagina doesn't have a name. So, it was getting closer and closer to my turn. I was panicking. Suddenly I had a flash of inspiration. I stood up and I shouted, "My vagina's name is Barbie because she's got unrealistic expectations," and I bolted out of there. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, the search for love goes on. It's something that unites us all. The Dalai Lama says, you can live without religion, you can live without meditation, but you cannot live without affection. Show me some affection. My name is Carly Susu. Thank you.